Last video that I just made was on the special senses, and the special senses are what we call the sense organs in our primary school and secondary school. The special senses are basically five. We have the eye, the nose, the ear, the tongue, and the skin. These are the special senses. They are called special senses because they are very, very vital in the body. Let's now look at what the eye is made up of. You see this eye you are seeing like this, very small, but it's not small because this eye is located at the skull within the orbital cavity. Even this place is called nasal cavity, where it's called buccal cavity. So the eye only is the oral cavity, no, the orbital cavity. So and this eye has two segments, two chambers, and the segments of the eye are the anterior and posterior. The eye has two chamber and two segments. Two chamber and two segments. In anatomy, when I mention something like anterior, it means something at the front. If I mention posterior, it's something at the back. So we have two chamber and two segments of the eye. The two segments of the eye is anterior and posterior segment. While in the anterior segment, we now have two chambers, which are the anterior and posterior chamber. So this one you are looking at like this is the anterior chambers of the eye, while the posterior one is always at the back. So, and the eye is an organ for seeing, organ for sight, and we use it for see accommodations and so on and so forth. That is the function of the eye. So let's now look about the morphology or the morphology or anatomy of the eyeball. Basically, you have three layers or tonics or coats of the eye. You have the fibrous layer, the vascular layer, and the innermost or the nervous layer. This vascular layer, which is the middle layer, remember when you hear something like vascular, it means it contains blood vessels. But when avascular, there's no blood vessels. So you have fibrous, vascular, and innermost layer or the nervous layer. Then picking the fibrous layer, which is the first layers of the eye, they consist two structures, which are the sclera and the cornea. That is the two structure of what? Of the fibrous layer. Let's now pick sclera. Sclera is the white part of the eye. If you look at my eye, this white part of the eye is the sclera, and it's opaque in nature. If you hear something like opaque in nature, it means something that light cannot penetrate through it. That is sclera.